guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel and to a new video. For today's video, I thought I would share a bit more about the house, and specifically I want to share some of my favorite thrifted and secondhand items throughout the house and share some tips and tricks on how you can decorate and furnish your place on the cheap. So I'll share some of our favorite secondhand finds, about how much we paid for them if I remember, and what I think it would probably have costed retail or the exact retail price if I do know specifically. So you guys are going to get a little bit of a home tour and see some of my favorite thrifted items. So make sure you watch through and see some of the fun stuff in our house. So let's get started. Okay, so the first item is when you first walk in our front door, we have this little entryway table here, and this is like a rattan bamboo style, I guess it would be like kind of boho entryway table, and this is something that I thrifted. It was actually only $10. I've seen it in the thrift store multiple times, and the original price was $60, and then it eventually was marked down to $20, and then it was half off at $20. So I scooped it up for $10, and it's in excellent condition, and I just think it works perfectly here in this space. And there's actually some more thrifted items on top of it. So this little fake plant here I thrifted, and also this little dish here that holds our like keys and masks and dog bags. That's all thrifted too. So this one was a really great find, and I think it works really, really good in this space and has a great purpose. So one place that you can find some really great secondhand items is Facebook Marketplace, and that is where we actually found our couch. So we absolutely love this couch. It is the perfect size and shape for the room here. It's really, really comfortable, and it actually has a pull-out underneath it, so that's really great for if anybody stays over, that we could have that extra space if needed. And we found this couch for $700 on Facebook Marketplace. It was only used for 2 months, and then they had to downsize and it didn't fit in their place. And we actually found which couch specifically it is, and it's a $3,500 couch, and we got it for $700, which is an absolute steal. So this was a really, really great find off Facebook Marketplace, and it actually had been sitting on Facebook Marketplace for a while because the pictures were not very good, because they were pictures of it being like stored away in their garage, but it was in wonderful condition. It still smelled new, so we were really, really happy about being able to pick this up, and the guy even delivered it to us for free, so it was all around really great. Also thrifted items in this room. A lot of the pillows are thrifted, and you can always just wash the pillows. That's what I've done. If the covers come off, I just stick them in the wash, or like that one there, I just stuck the whole thing in the washing machine. No issues. Also the rug. The rug is thrifted. I am obsessed with this rug. It is kind of like that boho Aztec-y feel, and it's my favorite color pink. This I got from the Goodwill outlet. If you've never heard of the Goodwill outlet, it's basically where you pay by pound for items. It's kind of like big bins and everything's thrown in there, and it's like a big treasure hunt. We love going there for eBay and also for ourselves, and this was something that I was pulled from there, and we only spent $10 on this rug, and I think that something like this would easily be worth well over $100. Just because it's vintage and of the size, and the color is really popular right now, so this is a great find. Also up on the walls, we've decorated with some thrifted baskets, and again, these I all picked up from the Goodwill outlet, and so again, because you're paying by weight and baskets are very, very light, I can't imagine that I paid more than $3 for this whole collage here, and it takes up a good amount of space and just adds some warmth to the white walls, so I love how that turned out. Okay, and then over here in this corner of the living area is our replica Eames chair. So it's not an Eames, but it's a replica Eames, and we actually found 2 of these. I'll show you the other one, it's in a different room, but this is one of the ones that we found off of Facebook Marketplace. Again, the lady was selling 2 together, and we scooped them both up. We paid $400 for both, so $200 each. And this is just something we've been looking for a really long time, and we knew that we were obviously going to have to find it secondhand, and for $200, it was a great deal and in really good condition, and I think it just looks really great here. And then this is also over where the TV is, and one thing with buying secondhand is sometimes it takes time to find exactly what you're looking for, but it's worth the wait. So one thing that we're still looking for or still considering getting is a new TV stand. This one I think is originally from Target or IKEA. I actually got it for free from a friend when he was moving. He gave it to me. We've had it for like 5 years now, so it's held up. It's nothing special, but we're looking for something that may fit better. But that's part of buying secondhand, is you have to be willing to wait and be, content with what you have in the meantime. Okay, and then over in this area, we've kind of decorated it with that, continuing with that kind of mid-century modern vibe, also a little bit of the boho vibes. So the centerpiece here is a piano organ. This is from the 50s or 60s. I found this at a thrift store for $60 and scooped it up. I just love the mid-century legs, and it's really cool. So it is unfortunately a little broken. It needs to just be cleaned. I think it needs a heavy cleaning. There's a lot of dust in there. It does turn on and the keys do play, but it just, the fan is a little loud from all the dust. So we need to clean it up, but I think it will work just fine once it gets cleaned. And like I said, we paid $60 for this, and I did look it up on eBay, and if I remember correctly, they're worth about $200 in working condition, maybe a little more, I can't quite remember, but I definitely think that it looks super cool and I couldn't leave it behind. And then on Facebook Marketplace, I found the perfect matching mid-century footstool. So obviously when the piano is being played, you can scoot this over to sit on it. And it does also have hidden storage, which is really cool. So once I get the piano working, I can put some sheet music in there to play. And I just thought the legs matched really nicely, and the white went really well with the white beams. And this I got for only $20, which is amazing. So I just thought that tied in really well in the space. And then the art on the walls here is actually handed down from my husband's grandma. So she was an artist, and this is all her original artwork. And so it's really special to us to have some of her artwork in our home, and I think it really looks great with how we've decorated, and it's just nice to have something of her here and on the wall. Over here is our dining area and our kitchen table. So the kitchen table set is a dark wood bamboo and with a glass top table, and this we picked up again off of Facebook Marketplace, and we spent $50 on this. It's a little bit scratched in places, but honestly, it's not something that bothers me. Again, just being content with what you have. Not everything has to be like Instagram, Pinterest perfect, right? It still looks good, and it is something that if we want to take it on as a project, it would be easy to sand down and clean up if we wanted to take that on. Underneath is a rug that we got for free, again from David's grandparents when they downsized. This is something we've had for a few years. Again, I think it kind of just fits in nicely and adds some cool tones. So that is what is secondhand thrifted here. Okay, so here we are in the office library room, and we got all 4 of these shelves off of Facebook Marketplace, and we spent $100 on all 4 of them. And I believe that they're from IKEA originally, and these shelves I think are about $50 each at IKEA, so a pretty good discount getting them secondhand, and they were in great condition. They took really good care of them. And so this is something that I'm super excited about. I've always wanted a big bookshelf, and a lot of the books on here are actually thrifted as well. I get a lot of my books from the thrift store secondhand because they can be kind of expensive to buy new. I'm working on rebuilding my Harry Potter collection. I'm missing 3 and 4, but I've gotten all of these at the thrift store for under $3 each, and we've just got a bunch of great little books and knickknacks. A lot of the knickknacks are thrifted as well. Just fun little finds that we have found while out that I just think are really cool. Also in this room is the other replica Eames chair. This is a plaid craft chair. So this one's actually worth a little bit more because it's of the maker, and it's this really nice brown color, and I love this one in here. I just think it looks really moody in here, and I love it for the library office. Also thrifted in this room is this vintage table that I use for putting my laptop on because the desk has David's work stuff, so I'll sit here with that. And this I got for 10 cents at the Goodwill outlet. I asked them how much they wanted for it because sometimes they price furniture per item, and they were charged 10 cents for it, which is really crazy because this, I looked one up and something similar on Etsy was posted for $150, so what a steal to get only for 10 cents. Also thrifted is this little basket. I believe I got that for like $2, and I see them on Facebook Marketplace all the time for upwards of $20, so really good find there as well, and it hides the cord. So I just think this is a really cute little room. Obviously I need to get some more books, which is not a problem for me to fill out the bookshelf, but I think it's coming along really well. So this is the guest room. Not a whole lot was thrifted in here, just 2 pieces. That chair in the corner was something that we got for free, was given to us by David's parents, and I think it just fit really nicely in the guest room. And then also there is a side table by the bed that we picked up at the thrift store for $5. It's a very similar one to the one in the office, the same style with the folding out vintage 50s style. And I haven't decorated it or anything yet, but it's a good spot for guests to be able to put their stuff. So that's the only things that were thrifted in this room. Everything else in this room we've had for a very long time. That's the other thing, like you don't need to always change all of your stuff constantly. I know that trends change all the time, but you know, it's okay to keep things for a while and just redecorate with some of the smaller items. So here in the master bedroom, we have 2 items, or maybe 3 items that are secondhand. The first one is this dresser. I actually got this quite a few years ago at a estate sale, and I got this for $50, and then my dad and I refinished it. We probably put, I can't remember, it's been so many years now, $50 to $100 in materials, and I've had it for many years now, and it's held up really nicely, and I just love it, and it was just a fun project for me and my dad, so it has nice memories to it as well. On top of it, this mirror we actually just recently picked up from the Goodwill outlet, and we got that for $3. And it's actually something that we have on Facebook Marketplace, but in the meantime we've been using it, and I kind of like it. I think it looks nice, and it just takes up a nice amount of space here on these empty walls. And then the last item is this chair. This is a mid-century chair with the caning and the black leather. This is something that I picked up at a garage sale many years ago. So garage sales can be a really great place, and estate sales, to find furnishings. And this I got for 20 bucks, and I did fix it up a little bit. So the bottom, I redid the stuff down there. There's a little bit of damage to the front, but sometimes that is, you know, what you get with these vintage pieces. Otherwise, it's in really great shape, and I just think it looks kind of cool with the other wood items in this room. All right, so outside on our patio, we have a few things that we got secondhand. The first is the pizza oven. So this is actually a $300 pizza oven, and we were able to find it for $175 on Facebook Marketplace. There are the couches, and these are actually not secondhand or thrifted, but they're from a kind of interesting place that you can get stuff for a good deal, a liquidation warehouse. So what those do is they get, like, you know, pallets from places like Target. These are actually from Target, and then they sell them at a discount. So these are, we got them brand new in the box, and we got them for $2.25 each, and I couldn't find the exact ones on Target anymore. Obviously, if they were liquidated, that means they were no longer selling them. But similar ones are probably around like $400 each. So we got a pretty good deal on those. The table in the middle, though, that is thrifted. I got that for $15, and I think the color looks really good with the couches. And so that's the backyard. I think it looks really cute, and is a great place to sit outside when it's not 90 degrees and humid like it is today. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this little mini house tour. It wasn't the full house tour, I didn't show you guys every little aspect of the house, so I'm hoping to share that with you guys once we redo the guest bathroom. But I did want to show you guys just some of the furnishings and how we get some really great pieces and how we style them when they're secondhand, and just show you guys how much you can save and just really awesome things and unique things that you can find, rather than all the stuff that's like IKEA and Wayfair and stuff that, you know, is cheap and gets to you fast but just isn't the same quality. So hopefully this inspires you to check out either your thrift store, Facebook Marketplace, garage sales, estate sales, and see what kind of fun and unique items you can find for a really great deal. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a like and make sure you're subscribed so you can see my next video. Bye!